Ah, ha! I wanted to make some toast, but the toaster isn't working. Let me explain what's going on. Anyways, the old coot here, coming back at you with another exciting video. Troubleshooting why this toaster won't lock. Very simple solution. Hopefully this solution works for you. Let me explain what happened. So I've unplugged the toaster, right? No electricity running through this, right? Completely safe to touch. It's also cool to the touch. Very, very important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a little towel so I don't like screw up my countertop and I don't screw up the oven, the little toaster. What I'm going to do is lay it on its side, and I'm going to show you all something. This little panel here is removable, and basically there's a little tab underneath right there. See this little tab? You press on this little tab, and this actually removes, so that you can clean the glass, right? Mine's a little dirty right now, a little spotty, but what happens is, see this little tab right there? And see this little tab right there? This tab pushes up when it's locked in there. This tab pushes on this little button right here. See on the side that has the dash sticker. Pushes up on this button, and there's actually like a little actuator. I'm not going to take it all apart, but if you want to go nuts and you want to take it all apart, you're on your own and you basically just voided the warranty. But when you take it all apart, that little button pushes up. It connects with a solenoid or some kind of electrical component, which allows this to lock. It's basically a safety feature so that you don't turn the toaster oven on and basically burn down the whole house, right? If it's not properly put together and reassembled. So if you've taken this out before, or maybe you've had a situation where this thing fell or it dropped, or maybe you did clean this thing, right? Make sure you clean this. If you do clean it, make sure it's completely dry. Then what you want to do is you want to put it back in there, and then using this little, see that right there? You want to make sure you not just push in, but that you, and then push in and get it to relock, right? So it'll basically click back in. Once it clicks back in, if I gently nudge on this, it won't come down. Like it won't basically disassemble itself. Reassemble, disassemble. If you caught that reference, comment in the comment section down below. But anyways, now what I can do is, still without the cord attached or whatever, because you may have other problems more than just this. So I just want to make sure that this isn't the only problem that I have. So what I'm going to do now is, hopefully through the magic of science, it won't work unless you plug it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in, right? And then now and there it goes. And now it's going to go through its toast cycle. To stop it before it gets too out of hand, I'm going to push this button, and basically that stops the process. So if this has happened to you, and you've been trying desperately to push that piece of glass in and it still won't work, plug it in. Be very careful. But once it's plugged in, now this solenoid in there can activate correctly. Current passes through the magnets and the electronics and yada, yada, yada. And through the miracle of television and YouTube videos, basically just make sure this is in all the way. Make sure that you've relocked this piece of glass back in there, that this little tab is pushing up against that little button. It's like a reset switch. Once you plug it back in again, and then you put your toast in there, you should be able to, and there you go, and then it's all up and working again. Anyways, I'm going to stop this before it gets going too far in the toaster cycle. Also, another good trick, tip, or advice is, try not to use this thing too much. Like, set your toast, right? Set your knob where it's supposed to be. But if you keep using this thing over and over and over again, obviously more wear and tear. That button, that solenoid that's in there, those electrical components, they wear out too prematurely. It's kind of like on the Hamilton Beach Easy Reach toaster oven when I was showing you. If you've already toasted whatever it is you want to toast it, but you still have a couple minutes left on the timer, don't crank it down to 0. Just turn the temperature off. Just turn the temperature off and it'll naturally shut it off on its own. Same thing here. If you had it set to like a higher setting and you feel like your toast is done, just lower the temperature instead of forcing it to pop up because you're causing premature wear and tear. Anyways, hope this video helps someone out there. Down below in the comment section and also down below in the description, there are some links to some pretty cool products. Make sure to check those out. I'm the Old Coot. Yes, this toaster oven still has a lot of that was a little bit hot, just saying. But yes, this toaster oven has a little bit of life left in it. So hopefully it'll keep on going and going and going. Just like that Energizer Bunny. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next exciting video.